Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play the Journeyman Project Turbo. And like I said the last video, we're going to check out, actually make sure there's nothing left in my items I haven't inspected. Let's check out this final optical memory, which is going to give us the last crucial piece that we need for the end part of this game. So that was Poseidon.
Poseidon, I am sending you to the deep-sea installation NORAD-6 in the year 2112, where you will disrupt the world unity talks by launching a nuclear missile towards Gorbistan. You will detonate the warhead before it touches down. That should suffice to delay world unification. I can only pray that it will not also touch off a nuclear holocaust. I wish it had not come to this. But until now, it has been entirely out of my control. If the bureaucrats who scrapped the Pegasus project had instead used it in the way it was meant to be used, they would have realized that aggressors always choose the most unsuspecting victim. The Indians, the Africans, the Jews, the Swedes were all lulled into a sense of complacency before they were overpowered by their conquerors. Our alien friends tell us that they come in the name of peace, a tactic used by all the worst offenders throughout history. And so I am left to do what I can to ensure that humanity itself is not the next victim. I'm sending you all back in history to rewrite our future, to write us a new future in which we will not offer these creatures an engraved invitation to enslave us all. And if you fail, I will be forced myself to demonstrate personally that we are not all as docile as we might seem. I know the one place in all of Sector 3 with the best view of the Capitol building. And from that place, by the use of a weapon of my own devising, I will assassinate the Cyril and Delegate myself. If, God forbid, I should fail, one touch of the button on my remote detonator will be enough to end it all, obliterating Caldoria and this foul infestation along with it.
Alright, so like I said, this is a very critical piece of information, or at least the optical memory thing. We finally get a real insight to why he's doing this. He believes that the aliens have come to conquer us, and he kind of has a point. Who could say? Could you fully trust these aliens? They sound peaceful, but as he gave some examples of, from our own history, things may not always be what they seem, and whole thing's been conquered. So, but he is being a little paranoid, and also just a little. What would be the word? I mean, he's very adamant about this. There could be better ways to go about this, but he feels like there's no alternative. So that's why he sends the robots. He sends them to change our history to a more hostile race, to make us not seem like such an easy target. That's why the aliens, when they come 10 years, or they come at that one point with the altered history, we will return when you are ready, because by those changes in history, we're as a race, we're not ready yet. But now we've reverted time back to its original form, or original timeline. So let's move forward for a sec. He said that he will assassinate the Cyril Delegate himself, and that line there, which you might have picked up by now, that is what you hear at the end of the video sequence when you're traveling through time, going back. When I first played, I couldn't tell what that was. I couldn't even tell that he was saying, I will assassinate. You listen to it closely now, you can easily make out, I will assassinate the, and maybe you catch the Sorol and delicate part. It's a little harder to hear that unless you know what you're kind of listening for. Now, actually, can we go in here? Nope, we can't even go in there. Everything should be back to normal. There's nothing to do in there, though. So let's actually leave now. Open that up. We still have to catch Sinclair, and he gives us a hint to where he's going to be. He says that he knows of a spot that has the best view of the Capitol building.
Temporal Security Annex Global Transporter. Location classified. Now, route accessed. Upon entering, transport card will be required. Thank you for using Global Transport.
That voice sounds a little different there. Not quite the same recording. Well, obviously, but anyways. Let's hop on in.
Please insert your global transport card now.
And then we get a reminder of, remember, the source of the temple rips has not yet been discovered. Well, we know who's doing it. The question is where is he? And enough beating around the bush. There's only one other place we can go to.
Choose a destination.
Obviously, we have to go back to Caldoria Heights Apartments.
Preparing destination transporter. Recording passengers organic substratum. Prepare for molecular disintegration. Completing molecular reintegration. Thank you for using global transport. Global transporter vacant.
Okay, now that we're back here, if you remember from this little demo video, I believe it said that, I'm pretty sure it said it had the best view of the Capitol building. So, we actually have to go up to the roof. So I was kind of lying saying that there wasn't anything to do, which was partially true because at the time we couldn't do anything. The reason why I didn't want to show it off in the beginning is because it would kind of give a tip off to this is where the ending was going to be. Because if you come out here...
We're sorry. The Caldoria Heights rooftop observatory is closed during the alien procession.
You might have noticed then that this card slot here, which is why we have the access card bomb. Had I shown this in the beginning, once we got this, you might have gotten the idea that this is where we're going to use it, and I kind of wanted to keep that a secret until the end. Although, again, you might have figured that out beforehand anyways, that the roof is where to go. So this is the spot that has the best view. And if you recall in the beginning of the game, when we first tried to get on the elevator, it went up to the roof first. Guess who was going there? That was Sinclair at the time, and I really liked how that tied into the game. It's like it came full circle. Also, that's why I didn't elaborate too much on the fact that it went to the roof first, because I kind of wanted to basically wanted the roof to seem like it was nothing special, when it really is, because this is the final part of the game. Now, there's one more death scene here. I'm going to get that first.
Card bomb activated.
Get back! Don't try to stop me! This will end it one way or another. Get back!
Why? You ain't gonna stop me. You ain't gonna stop me. You ain't gonna shoot anyone. You're not man enough. You two chicken. You can't do it. You can't do it. You ain't gonna hit him. You ain't gonna hit him. I don't remember that from high school and stuff like that. People used to say that. You ain't gonna hit him. Sounds so stupid now. No, I'm not gonna hit him. Stop trying to instigate a fight. Anyways, I'm just rambling now at this point. Oh! And we get shot. We get shot by Sinclair. The picture is kind of funny here. You just kind of like, duh. And it's like, why would he have to zoom and aim? He could just no-scope us. We're right there. So, in killing the Cerulean delegate, Sinclair felt that he was ensuring the continued existence of humanity. You may have disagreed. If only there had been some way to stop him. Well, it should be obvious what to do, considering there's only one more inventory item we haven't used yet. So let's go back and do that. Okay, so now we're going to use the card bomb, and then we're going to use the stun gun.
Card bomb activated.
Get back! Don't try to stop me! This will end it one way or another. Get back!
You get back. In fact, you get down. Get down! And he just sprawls out defeated. And that's it. That is the ending to the game. A little disappointing in the sense that that's just kind of it right there. It just ends. In Pegasus Prime, after you take him out, you actually have to disarm the bomb, the one that he was mentioning. So that's the final puzzle in that one. And then it actually has some more talking at the end. That one I feel resolves better at the end. This one just pretty much just says, yay, mission complete, game over. We do get a little bit of credits thingy at the end, but yeah, that's it. That's the end. Congratulations, Agent 5. You stopped Dr. Sinclair and assured humanity a place in the symbiotory of peaceful beings. A promotion is surely in the works for you, but a temporal protector agent's job is never done. Nope, and that's why we continue on in the second game, Buried in Time. And you can see here all the different zones, how many attempts, peaceful or not, so we got all the peacefuls, how much energy you had at the end, and then the overall points. Again, the points don't really matter though.
Alright, we're ready.
And that is it. That is the Journeyman Project Turbo. I didn't want to talk over the ending credits because I just like the music there, so I kind of wanted to just let that be. Speaking of credits, we can actually click this here. We can see these are all the guys from Presto Studios. You can actually click on each of them as well. You can see their names and what they did. He was the lead 3D modeler, animator, programmer, etc. This one here, this is the one I was talking about earlier at the beginning of the game, Greg Euler, lead programmer. I could swear that that's his voice for that one particular door. Got all these guys, and then you can actually click the Presto Studios logo as well. Get some more info. PC credits, and all that jazz. And then you can turn them all back on. I like the sound effect it makes. Okay, that is it. That is Let's Play the Journeyman Project Turbo. Again, this is one of my favorite games, you know, of all time. Now this first one in the series, it's a non-linear game, but it's kind of linear because with the way that's kind of always what happens when you have inventory. Sometimes you have to go to a certain place first to get the right item to then come back later. Because Poseidon is the last robot that you can defeat. You absolutely have to. At least I think so. Because you have to beat Mercury first, because you have to get the retinal biochip. It's just the natural order of doing it that way. Because it'd be kind of weird to get that last video clip earlier. So I'm pretty sure there's no way to do that in a different order. Either way. So that is it, but this is not quite the end. I have one more thing I want to show. And I'm going to do that in the next video. So I'll see you then.